Big news hit the street. The financial world is abuzz with excitement and speculation. Starbucks has a new CEO. This change marks a significant shift in the company's leadership. Say goodbye to Laxman Narasimhan and hello to Brian Niccol. Narasimhan's tenure saw many strategic moves, but now it's time for a new chapter. You know Niccol from his time running Chipotle. His leadership there was transformative, turning the company around during challenging times. He made that stock spicy hot. Under his guidance, Chipotle saw a remarkable resurgence, with stock prices soaring and customer satisfaction improving. Now he's brewing up big plans for Starbucks. Investors are buzzing with anticipation, eager to see what changes Niccol will bring to the coffee giant. This is a major shakeup in the coffee world. The industry is watching closely, as Starbucks' new direction could set new trends. This change at the top has everyone talking. Analysts are debating the potential impacts, and stakeholders are keenly observing the unfolding developments. Can Niccol work his magic on another food giant? His track record suggests he has the skills and vision to make a significant impact. Starbucks has been facing some challenges. From competition to changing consumer preferences, the company has its work cut out. Can Niccol be the caffeine boost they need? His innovative approach and experience could be just what Starbucks needs to rejuvenate its brand. Let's dive in and analyze this major corporate move. We'll explore the potential strategies Niccol might employ and what this means for Starbucks' future. Brian Niccol isn't a newcomer to success. He made his name at Chipotle. As CEO, he took Chipotle to new heights. He knows how to run a food empire. Niccol is a master of innovation. He introduced new menu items and technology at Chipotle. He's also a customer-focused leader. He understands what people want, and he knows how to deliver it. This experience makes him an intriguing choice for Starbucks. He's got the skills and the track record. Can he replicate his Chipotle success with coffee? Laxman Narasimhan's time at Starbucks was short-lived. He became CEO in March 2023, and he's already out the door. Why the quick change? Starbucks has been facing some headwinds. Inflation is squeezing profits, competition in the coffee market is heating up. Plus, there's growing unrest among Starbucks workers. Many are pushing for unionization. These are tough challenges for any CEO. It seems the board wanted a change. They're hoping Niccol can bring fresh ideas and a proven strategy to the table. News of the CEO switch sent shockwaves through the stock market. The announcement was unexpected and caught many by surprise, leading to a flurry of activity among traders and investors. The financial news channels were abuzz with speculation and analysis, trying to make sense of the sudden change in leadership. Starbucks stock shot up like a shot of espresso. The market responded almost immediately, with the stock price soaring to new heights. Traders on the floor were seen celebrating, and the excitement was palpable. The upward movement in the stock chart was a clear indication of the market's positive reception to the news. Investors were clearly excited about Niccol taking charge. His reputation as a successful leader preceded him, and many believed that he would bring a fresh perspective and innovative strategies to Starbucks. The confidence in his leadership was evident as investors eagerly bought up shares, driving the stock price higher. They pushed the stock up by a whopping 24.5%. This significant increase was a testament to the market's faith in Niccol's ability to steer the company towards greater success. Financial analysts were quick to point out the potential for growth and profitability under his leadership. That's a huge vote of confidence. The corporate world took notice, and the positive sentiment was echoed in boardrooms and offices across the industry. Executives and employees alike were optimistic about the future prospects of Starbucks under Niccol's guidance. On the other hand, Chipotle's stock took a hit. The news of Niccol's departure left a void that was hard to fill, and the market reacted accordingly. The downward trend in the stock chart reflected the uncertainty and concern among investors. It fell by 7.5% on the news. This decline was a stark contrast to the surge seen in Starbucks stock, highlighting the impact of leadership changes on investor sentiment. The financial news channels were quick to report on the drop, adding to the anxiety among Chipotle's shareholders. Investors were nervous about Niccol's departure. His leadership had been a stabilizing force for Chipotle, and his exit left many questioning the company's future direction. The uncertainty was evident in the anxious faces of investors and traders alike. They worried about Chipotle's future without him at the helm. The discussions in boardrooms were intense, as executives and investors tried to strategize and plan for the future. The empty CEO office was a stark reminder of the leadership vacuum that needed to be filled. This market reaction shows the high stakes involved. The stock market is highly sensitive to changes in leadership. and the reactions to Niccol's move were a clear example of this. The fluctuating prices and busy trading floors were a testament to the dynamic and ever-changing nature of the market. It also highlights the impact a single leader can have on a company's fortunes. The role of a CEO is crucial, and their decisions can significantly influence the direction and success of a company. The market's reaction to Niccol's move underscored the importance of strong and effective leadership in the corporate world. Section 5, Niccol the Magic Bean Counter. Investors bet big. But what makes this particular leader so special in the eyes of those who hold the purse strings? Why are investors so gung-ho about Niccol? It's simple. His reputation precedes him, and his track record speaks volumes. They love his track record. Niccol has consistently delivered impressive results, turning around companies and driving growth in ways that few others have managed. He's a proven winner in the restaurant industry. His strategic vision and ability to execute have made him a standout figure. At Chipotle, he boosted sales and profits. Under his leadership, the company saw a remarkable turnaround, with sales figures climbing steadily and profit margins improving. He also modernized the brand and appealed to a younger crowd. By tapping into the preferences of younger consumers, he revitalized Chipotle's image and made it more relevant in a competitive market. Investors are betting he can do the same for Starbucks. They believe that his innovative approach and keen understanding of market dynamics will translate into similar success for the coffee giant. They see him as a visionary leader, someone who can not only navigate the complexities of the current market, but also anticipate future trends and position the company for long-term success. They believe he can navigate the challenges facing the company. From shifting consumer preferences to economic uncertainties, they trust that Niccol has the skills and experience to steer Starbucks through any storm. Of course, there are no guarantees. The business world is fraught with risks, and even the most capable leaders can face unforeseen obstacles. But the market's initial reaction is clear. Investors are optimistic, and the stock price reflects their confidence in Niccol's ability to deliver results. Investors are bullish on Niccol and the future of Starbucks. They see a leader who has the potential to drive growth, innovate, and ultimately, create value for shareholders. The excitement is palpable, and the stakes are high. Only time will tell if Niccol can live up to these lofty expectations, but for now, the market is clearly on his side. Should you jump on the Starbucks bandwagon? It's tempting to buy into the hype. After all, Niccol is a star CEO. But remember, investing is a gamble. There's no sure thing. Starbucks still faces challenges. The economy is uncertain, competition is fierce, and those labor issues haven't gone away. Niccol has his work cut out for him. Don't buy Starbucks stock just because of the CEO change. Do your research, look at the fundamentals, and remember, past performance is no guarantee of future results. Now let's talk about Chipotle. Should you dump your stock because Niccol is gone? Don't panic. Chipotle is a strong company. It has a loyal customer base and a solid business model. Yes, Niccol's departure creates uncertainty, but Chipotle has a deep bench of talent. They'll find a capable replacement. In the meantime, watch the company closely. See how they perform without Niccol at the helm. Don't make any rash decisions. The Starbucks CEO shakeup is big news. It's created a lot of buzz and market volatility. But remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't let emotions guide your decisions. Do your homework, analyze the companies, understand the risks, and most importantly, invest for the long term. Whether you're a coffee lover or a burrito enthusiast, make smart choices with your money. Hey, I'm just a guy on TV. I'm not your financial advisor. This isn't investment advice. Do your own research, talk to a professional, and don't come crying to me if you lose your shirt.